Okay, so next thing what I'm doing here is I wanna mount these controller and switches to this side panel. I already place marks when I need to drill holes, and if you need to make this kind of holes, this easy way is just tape those screws or whatever and put some nail polish there, and when you press this against this side panel, you get those all the right places easily. And this is gonna be main switch. It has two independent switches contacts inside, but I make them like one, so it's get handle more current. And this is for that pre-charge circuit switch. So I made some schematic here. So this is the battery, it's 42 volts, 10S lithium battery. Switch 2 is gonna be this main switch, and switch 1 is gonna be this push button. And I need to put a resistor here so I can charge this. This is the controller. So I charge these capacitors via resistor with this push button, and when capacitors are charged, then I switch this main switch, and then there is no sparks inside the switch, so it's fine then. So if I want, let's say I want 100 milliamps current via this resistor, there is formula, very easy formula. So if I need to know what kind of resistance I need with 100 milliamps and 42 volts, I just press my finger over that value, so I get U divided by I, and U is like volt, I is like amperes current. So U is 42 volts divided by I, which is 100 milliamps, so it's 0.1 amperes. It gives me 420 ohms. So the R1 is gonna be 420 ohms. And when I need to know how much power this can handle, so the power is its voltage multiply current. So I know the voltage is 42 multiply 100 milliamps, so it's 0.1 amps is volt, and we get .2 watts. Sorry, this is but that is 4. that is 4, and I have resistors, which is, these are 103 watts, but it's very short time that when it needs current go flow that with the resistor, so this is more than enough for this circuit. So I have only all the components. Now I just need to drill holes and make connections. So the holes, these screws are 3mm screws, so I choose 3.5 millimeters drill for those holes. This switch is 12mm, so I chose this Christmas tree grill. The big one is 12, and this push button is something like 7, so I chose 7mm drill. I want to secure this side panel to this block, because it's very dangerous when you are drilling and this start to spin suddenly. So if you can, it's always better to mount it somewhere, something. Okay, let's try. That was easy. That hole is for that push button. Maybe we try this one next. This is for the main switch. Oh, this is not enough. I need to adjust this drill. Now okay, this is good. These jaws doesn't bite so well. Try. Okay, that's fine. and blast those smallest holes. Now I just take off this. Here we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna mount these parts. First I need to remove this silicone pad and put it here where it belongs. And like that. We also need to place these spacers. And then these screws. But I can see already the problem here. These are now two sorts screws. Like you see, they don't come through. So I need to find longer screws. As you can see, I have plenty of screws or bolts, what do you call it, but I find only one which is right size and longer than this original. So my options are drill bigger holes and make new threads, bigger threads. I have these bigger screws, but I found out the easy way is to just use wrong kind of screws. These are not fine thread. These are, I don't know what this is called, but this is wrong kind of thread. But because this is aluminium, it's so soft, I can drill these in that by force. So I'm going to use these ones. Okay, so now I have this wrong kind of screws and they are long enough. So next thing that I'm doing, I put some thermal paste on this heatsink, so it works then better, conduct heat. Okay, so now I'm going to try to install this here. I just don't know which way. Is it right this way? it's this way. So now I'm just forcing these screws in that aluminum block by force. Like that. So now it's nice and secured. Maybe I remove that sticker. I don't need that anymore. Then I'm gonna place this main switch. It's on position right now, so this is the upside, so I need to turn it. This is very tight fit, so I need to twist it on the place here, and I want it to make right way. Okay, so now it's pointing up and it's on, so I can place that nut here. Tightening up. No, now it's secured. Good. And finally this push button. So now we have this nice side panel. It has these buttons and main switch, also heatsink and controller in this side. Next I need to make those connectors and install this resistor also. So now I'm make those connections. As you can see, here comes the battery. It goes in this switch and also in this smaller switch. And this smaller switch can bypass this bigger one via this resistor. The plus is going here in the controller, minus goes directly. I just soldered these directly into those pins. I also made this kind of plug for that hole in bike, and this wires goes through here like that, and then I'm gonna solder this XT60 connector here and put this kind of insulation. So that's the next plan. Now this is done. There is this block here. These are insulated and soldered fine. There is markers, and only thing left is just put this in the bike install this on the bike and solder those motor phase wires and connect that throttle cable. And that's how it's gonna look when it's installed. I maybe paint this block to black, but I don't know yet. Now the battery connector is also done.